chocolate, how it's made, history, benefits of chocolate, and proper sourcing. How is chocolate made? Chocolate actually comes from a pod where all the cacao beans are in, and once the beans are removed, they're actually fermented, dried, and shelled. The shells and nibs are what are primarily used. History of chocolate. Now, cacao is primarily the word used to describe chocolate. Cocoa is probably a word that is lost in translation, used to describe cacao. It actually comes from civilizations. The word theobroma is actually used to describe cacao, which actually translates to food of the gods. Throughout history, chocolate was used to reserve for the upper class, priests, and warriors. This has actually changed in the Industrial Revolution, where it became much more accessible and cheap. Chocolate also is much more bitter in its raw form, which is how it is primarily consumed. This also changed when it was discovered, and if you add it to milk, sugar, and other forms of processing, it actually makes it sweeter. What are compounds found in chocolate? Number one is going to be antioxidants. Antioxidants are compounds that neutralize free radicals. This is because free radicals are free electrons, also known as antioxidants, in order to be neutralized. Cacao contains a vast array of them in the form of flavonoids, polyphenols, anthocyanins. These are compounds that are shown to decrease inflammation, support healthy nerves, boost cognitive function, enhance longevity, and boost nitric oxide. Number two is minerals. Cacao is an excellent source of minerals. There is a study examined a variety of types of chocolate and found that dark chocolate has high amounts of magnesium, iron, zinc, selenium, manganese, and copper. Number three, psychoactive compounds. Anandamide. Now, this is actually known as a bliss molecule, and it is actually responsible for feelings of love, bliss, and in addition, containing to anandamide, it contains molecules that keep it around longer in the system. Theobromine. Now, this is actually a mild stimulant in the body, and it offers a more consistent ride without a crash. Theobromine also improves cognitive function, blood vessels, dilates the blood vessels, and relaxes smooth muscle tissue. Caffeine. Now, this is a very powerful nervous system stimulant. In addition to caffeine, also significantly boosts metabolic rate, cognitive function, and athletic performance. Benefits of chocolate. Number one, regulates blood pressure. Now, chocolate has been shown to regulate blood pressure by increasing nitric oxide availability and protecting endothelial function. Number two, improve insulin sensitivity and glucose metabolism. Now, cacao has also been shown to regulate glucose metabolism by improving cortisol. Excess cortisol will derange the metabolism. Number three, improve immunity. Cacao can improve immunity by reducing inflammation and stimulating changes in redox-sensitive signaling pathways involved in gene expression and immune system response. How is high-quality cacao found? Number one is going to be percentage of the cacao content. Now, this tells you the percentage of cacao derivatives relative to other compounds and ingredients such as milk, sugar, and preservatives. Generally, the higher the cacao content, the healthier the chocolate. And there's an article showing that higher cacao content relative to lower content actually have about 6 times more antioxidants. Also, minerals are much higher in darkest chocolate. Number two is going to be avoid sugar and artificial sweeteners. Most chocolate has some form of artificial sweeteners in it. The question is, what is the quality? Avoid the artificial sweeteners such as aspartame, sucralose, and saccharin. Consume some of these in moderation, such as sugar alcohols. The healthiest choices would be things like monk fruit, stevia, and honey. Number three is going to be sourcing. A lot of cacao industry has corruption, poor treatment of workers, and environmental degradation. Get it from high-quality companies that have certifications such as fair trade. Also, it is preferable to get organic. You don't want to regulate some of the benefits with pesticides and Roundup. Also, that would be better for the environment and more nutrient dense because it's actually grown in nutrient dense soil. All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning into the show. For more, you can head over to anthonygastella.com for articles, coaching, and other free resources. Also, if you can, leave a review for the show, let people know what you think, and I would appreciate that so much. Support the mission of freedom. Thanks for being on this mission with me, and I promise to give you more powerful, empowering, great content to help transform your life. Thanks for tuning in.